Hey, everybody. I hope you guys are keeping well. Well, today, upemiti uhamba na mapoisa. We are with it with the cops. Now, one of our neighboring countries is Zimbabwe. And South Africa and Zim are expected to have a very good relationship considering how close they are to each other. But it seems there are a lot of complaints coming from most departments with regards to illegal Zimbabweans, which falls under illegal foreigners when it comes to South African affairs. So we've heard a lot and seen a lot when it comes to illegal, undocumented foreigners. But let's hear what our ministers have to say. Let's start with Minister Motsoaledi. Now, he is our Minister of Health.
If you go to Musina Hospital now and go to the labor ward, and I'm challenging you to do so, you'll find that 70% of the women who are delivering there are from Zimbabwe. Nobody stops them. And when we are going to look for border guards and when we say we arrest people, we are not arresting them for coming to South Africa. We are saying they must come officially, Tembegile. I want to emphasize that. All we are saying is don't jump the border, don't go to the borderline, come to the border gate where you come in officially. Especially that people in SADC, Tembegile, they don't need a visa to come to South Africa. All you need is a passport. Surely that cannot be demanding too much. If you say when you are coming to South Africa, either to look for a job or for medical care or even to buy food, come with your passport. So let's register you at the border. Let's record who came in and let's record who comes out. Surely that can be asking for too much.
Let me speak practical. There is a place called River Park in Alex. It's Zimbabwe Avenue. All the hijackings, all the killings that happen on London Road are Zimbabweans. Yes. And I'm not going to be apologetic about this thing. Yes. We've got an industrial area next to Alex by Malboro. It's all Mozambicans there. Yes. We've got an industrial area on the other side in Limbro Park. We've got Malawians there. Now we are saying to one another that the youth unemployment ANC is making things better for us. There's no betterness in this thing. Yes. In fact, our own Home Affairs, our own SAPS officials are getting bribes from some of these ones. Mr. Caton McKenzie put it straight. We shouldn't be apologetic about this thing. Yes. These people must move away from our places. Yes. Alex was supposed to have 75,000 people in it. We are sitting at 1.4 million. That's why you find electricity breaking. That's why you get water everywhere. That's why our clinics are full. Each and every corner where you go to, these illegal immigrants are making something wrong. And with the Ethiopians, let me give you an example. There's a video that used to trend, I think about 2 years back, when Ethiopian decided to be a boss in Alex and lay his hand on a cop. Go to Ethiopia and do that thing now and see what will happen.
Zimbabwe. Let's start. Where are you from?
Zimbabwe.
You? You? Malawi. You? Malawi. You? You? Maputo. You? You? South Africa?
Yeah, Natal.
Who been Natal?
Greater.
Huh? Who been? Chokozani. You see?
Yeah.
Sehlise ngesithokozayo.
Awekela lapho nsizwe. Yehla sibuso. Sini thakaze.
Emsing phela.
Hey, isho. Yehla mfowethu. Angibuza mfowethu.
Ehlisa ngesithakazelo ngezulu.
Ngesithakazelo mfowethu. Still. Mina ngudlula ngusigudu unokhala umalobona ngenkedama umfazi wabonyisa umntwana ibele ngaphezulu komntwana lahle belathi inkete. Ngutiba ngumsuku, nguje. Wena uba. Uphelele. You Malawi, you? Masudu. Wena Masudu. Wa mamuna. Yeah? Masupa. Yeah, Masupa muna. Na hayisuki hula, hayisuki liribi. Yanda. Umangwe. Mandlo. Akuna mandlo. Ila undlo. Mandlo. Na mandlo, asikho isibongo esibiza umandlo. Ayazi nje. Undlo. Okanye undlo. Yeah, ungeke ube umandlo. Hayi we. Ngibani? Thetha tata. Thamsanga ngakabani? Nyembe. You? Malawi. You? Eastern Cape. And then I saw a guy who light skinned here. He's from India. Where is he? Delhi.
So where it is that we receive reports or information that people are in the country illegally, then the rule of law must be upheld. And so when we talk about the visa issue, for example, of wanting to attract people to South Africa, that is anchored in the rule of law to make sure that we have fair administrative processes that don't take years. But equally on the other side of the equation, where people have the ability or opportunity to either follow the process we saw here today or to obtain a visa in a legal way, and they choose not to do that, then there must be consequences for that. So again, that's why this balance is so important. The message we want to send to the world is that South Africa is absolutely wide open for business, wide open for people who want to legally contribute with their skills through our visa system. But at the same time, we are also going to be more strict in enforcing where there are violations of the law. So you're right that those operations are going to increase. But they would be more effective if those could be joint operations as well. Because you find the Department of Employment and Labour is often required to look into cases where people are employed illegally, for example. That's not something that Home Affairs can necessarily address. And of course, local government, when you're talking about health issues and enforcement of bylaws, that's also important.
It's a building where it is written, what is it? Scrapyard. But when you get inside, there are various homes. I've never seen umkuku within umkuku. So the owner is a foreigner. And he hires some space for people to build in umkuku. And surely electricity and water that works there, the mayor was there. He was sweating to see how he illegally, because if they are using illegal electricity or using electricity illegally and water, it means the mayor is also illegally supplying it.
You are standing on a particular, just outside their particular shack. We'll try to zoom in for you so that you can get a sense of what you see. So what you see is there is an actual shack. You've got those 4 guys who are standing who are standing outside that shack. There's a fifth one who's joining them. So from your first glance at that particular visual or those particular visuals, think that those guys are standing outside a shack which is on the ground. But I can tell you, it's on top of a building. That's very, very shocking. So you can imagine, should a candle or whatever they use to light or to use as power, should there be any problem or should anything go wrong, that entire building is going to, face the same fate as this building that you see right now, the actual building which was affected by this fire. Emergency services are still inside that particular building. I'm not sure if you can see any particular movement, but that's the building that killed over 60 people in just the last 12 hours. It's not even 12 hours. I'll think maybe just under 8 hours. So right now, there's still some smoke that's coming out of that particular building. We'll try to get closer to so that we can give you an eagle view of the actual scene itself. But as Ayanda said earlier on, that some members of the executive from the city of Johannesburg have made their way.
Respect. Ngoba if ukuthi sifuna ukubisela nathi singakhona ukubisela asithi ukuthi siyabasaba mara siyaba respect kodwa into abayenzayo ukusenza sigcine sikhathala ukuthi ayikho emthethweni ngoba if kusemthethweni kufanele ukusayina iphepha le court isayine siphiwe isikhathi sokuthi belani ngakini sina 1 month asingasebenzi banyizwa ntini sibekezela mara ikinga today asizwange zoshaya umuntu la ne sifikile la sabambela yeni sathi sithi pakana amatafula sipakisana amatafula baphuma bazofika bashaya umfana loya sabona ukuthi kade labantu kade sibayalwa mpela yabusuka phela kusho ukuthi labantu laba sihlula no abasikhule sibanikile isikhathi sokuthi sibahlonipha manje ukuhlonipha sifinish lokuseleyo ne masingazwani ukuthi sipakisana sonke la akuzohlala kunje kunamuntu ozodayisa
our brothers and sisters, citizens of Zimbabwe in South Africa who want to come home, please come home. Zimbabwe receives you with open hands.